Welcome to Sailing Ragdoll. My name is Daria, this is Chris, and that's Jasper. These are our golden retrievers Hachi and Luna, and our recent addition Memes, a Bernese mountain dog. And this is Ragdoll. This is us, and this is our story, but before I tell you more, first, let me take you back to the beginning. Back in 2015, Chris bought Ragdoll the 1978 Westerly 33 as a wreck. She was a little bit of a project and quite the fixer-upper. Over the next few years, with regular maintenance, a few fixes and some upgrades, she was restored to a beautiful, functional family boat. Ragdoll did as well, considering what we were asking her to do. She became our home, our getaway, a big part of our life. We fell in love with her. In the winter, we would be down in the boatyard preparing her ahead of the next season, and through spring and summer, we take every opportunity to sail her. It quickly became routine for us to frantically drive down on a Friday night to spend our weekends on her. She was our home. Every summer, we would spend a few weeks on board, and through the years, we have explored many islands, anchorages and hidden gems on the west coast of Scotland. We have met some incredible people and enjoyed our every adventure. Sadly, we began to outgrow Ragdoll and our adventures became a little limited. A growing boy wanting to bring his friends along, family and friends travelling with us, and 3 dogs. Well, the decision was made and the search for Ragdoll 2 began.
So once upon a time, I was a charter skipper out in Greece and on Benettos, Bavarias, that sort of thing. So we started looking at boats like this across Europe before it got harder. So we went off to Ireland to have a look at a Sun Magic 44. So this boat was really well priced and described by the broker to be in good condition. So we booked flights and we went to have a look. What we found in Ireland was certainly not good condition. A better word to describe it would be swamp.
Unfortunately, the years of lack of maintenance showed through and through on this boat, and there was a lot of structural worries. Plus, the boat had its own interior ecosystem, so that was a nope. So Chris, what did you think of the boat?
No. So we then looked at a Bavaria 44 in Croatia. We even took it in charter for a week to see if we liked it. This particular B44 was beat up though, and sadly the damage wasn't just cosmetic. The hull grid was falling away from the hull, and there was evidence of a big hit to the port side with cracking in the main bulkhead. An ant infestation was also a fun feature of the holiday. Not. We did try to put in a low offer, which was understandably declined. It really wasn't the boat to spend time or money bringing back from the Med, so our search for Ragdoll 2 continued. Still, we got a pretty good holiday out of it. If you've had some interesting experiences with your hunt for the perfect boat, like this video and leave us a comment below to tell us all about it.
So, could third time be the charm? Through our boat hunting time, one boat always remained on our radar, again in Ireland. It was a 1995 gib'sea 472 named Altair. We were reluctant to go see it because of our recent Irish broker experience and because it was a huge boat. We were not really looking for a boat that big. I mean, who needs 5 cabins? Eventually the great spec and the great looking photos won us over and another flight was booked.
Two things were obvious when we went to look at Altair. First, she had been in recent commission. She was used and raced regularly in Irish offshore races. She had been upgraded and maintained with this in mind. She had a lot of recent gear like the bowsprit and asymmetric top-down furler, a feathering propeller, recent B&G navigation suite which included radar, AIS and autopilot. And second, the current owner was a marine electrician who had carried out a lot of serious upgrades to the power side of things. Altair had a large AGM house bank, 2 3kW inverter chargers, an upgraded alternator, and the galley had been fully converted to electric cooking. She also had wet central heating in place, a major benefit to Scottish sailing.
Probably creeping along about 7 knots on a close reach, just with the Jenny up, doing about 7.5 knots. There's Chris.
We brought Altair back from Dublin to the Clyde at the end of October 2020 with Adrian, my chum and fellow Clyde yachtsman. On the way we had some adventures with a head sail that wouldn't furl and a leaky exhaust, but otherwise we had a clean run home to the Clyde over 5 days in 20 to 25 knots of wind. Altair was a sailing machine. The helm was light and direct, the kind of helm that makes you want to hand steer for hours on end. At that point I realised we had bought a monster.
And Adrian coming up the Clyde in Altair. We're about an hour away from home and we're pretty chuffed with ourselves right about now. We've done it.
I launched Ragdoll for the last time in spring 2021 and spent a week helping the new owners move on board, handing over the details and solving problems with them. The new owner was very experienced and I was delighted with their can-do approach to figuring Ragdoll out. They even brought a beautiful set of new cushions for the aft cabin that they had made from a template I had sent them. I was absolutely overjoyed that Ragdoll, which had been a much loved member of the family for nearly 7 years, was going to someone that would take good care of her. So this was goodbye Ragdoll. Thanks for keeping us safe and giving us many adventures and lifelong memories.
On Altair there was work to be done, surprises to be had, and she now has a new name to live up to. Those 5 cabins we did not want are coming in pretty handy and we haven't even launched her yet. The next 6 months kept us pretty busy and we became regulars at the boatyard once more. But I guess you'll find out all about it in the next episode of Sailing Ragdoll. If you don't want to miss the next episode, like this video, hit the subscribe button below, and thanks for watching. Till next time!